And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. So this is the first of 2 consecutive games between these two, Doris. You expect much of a feeling out period?
You know, I don't know, Brian, but what I think is you always stay true to your habits immediately. You guys understand who we are and how we win. Are we a defensive-first oriented team? If that's the case, you come out and set that tone right from the outset. Game 2, then you worry about adjustments.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Hachimura with the ball. Outside Reeves. Now Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Oklahoma City now. It's Dort on the wing. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Doncic passes to James. Over Williams. That one's good from James on the assist from Doncic.
You simply can't allow LeBron to get going from there. He knows how to get into a comfort zone from any spot on the floor.
Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Hayes. Doncic deciding where to go with it. From outside, off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Dort against Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here we go. 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. You take a look at the Thunder. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And check it out, the Lakers, 2 spots below.
When I look at the Lakers, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
Now, here is James. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And again, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Outside Reeves. The shot by James, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Give him 8.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Hachimura outside. James with the ball. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Now here's Hayes. Screen by James. From deep, Reeves. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
They're really working the paint now.
Lakers trail by 7. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Finney Smith checked in for Hachimura. And a chance now to see which shooting guards led the way with their scoring in the last month. The 4th spot held by Austin Reeves.
Yeah, the absolute best of the best at the shooting guard position. I mean, they can score the ball and flat out dominate defenses.
You know, and that's why it often requires more than one man to defend against any of them. These players draw more double teams than any group in the league, and they still are able to put up points at a devastating rate.
Now here's Hayes. No points so far. Outside Reeves. Doncic, a screen on Dort. Reeves, the pass to James. To end the drought. The Thunder pull it in.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now, here's Williams. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
The 12th overall pick in 2022. Jalen Williams, what a find by the Thunder Doors.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connect's checked in for Reeves. And here's Connect outside. Williams grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Wallace outside. Williams with it. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Dort finds Williams. Launches a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Lakers trail by 10. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Connect. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. And James gets it to go.
The response from the king still has that competitive fire.
Wallace outside. It's good. And the Thunder lead by 9.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Hayes. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. 5 on the clock. Here's James. Wallace pulls it in.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Doncic. A 35-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
James against Williams. Pass to Wallace.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Dort outside. Now Holmgren from outside the arc. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Hartenstein. Coming off a 16-point game against Houston.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Here's James. 8-point game. Outside Finney-Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
That one misses. Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney-Smith brings to the defensive end.
B.A., one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. You can put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off a 22-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And he may have posed even more problems with his passing. They had to worry about him as a scorer and a distributor.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Vincent. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And there it is for him.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Caruso. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wallace misses. Here's Connect. Watched by Wallace.
Oklahoma City foul.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Dorian Finney-Smith, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Gilgeous-Alexander puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. They've got Cason Wallace, Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this, they caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Basket's good.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And here's Wallace. Williams, a screen on Reeves. Wallace. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers trail by 8. Vincent outside. On the wing, Reeves. Wallace pulls it in.
I think that spin move might have put him off balance a little as he's unable to find the cup.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. The shot by Reeves, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got his second basket of the game. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by the Thunder. Vincent outside, just 5 on the clock. Reeves with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lakers.
Lakers ball.
And let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which two guards have been making an impact with their passing this season. Second is Austin Reeves.
With the traditional roles in the backcourt becoming blurred, the versatility of this group of shooting guards, it's a huge advantage.
It almost seems like they're more like hybrid guards. They can create opportunities for their teammates or handle the scoring duties themselves. Either way, they're valuable to have around.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Vincent outside. And stolen by Caruso. And they're on the break. Up ahead. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Back to Vincent. Shot from the low post is good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 16 points for him. Williams from long range. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Reeves with the ball. Hachimura from long range. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Caruso, left side. Oh, it's stolen. Now here's Vincent. Pass to Hachimura. Doubled by Caruso. Here's Goodwin for three. Williams grabs the board. Here's Wallace going inside, and that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 12. Vincent passes to Reeves. The 11-footer off the left rim and out. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Wallace, right side. Over Reeves. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hachimura from long range. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, this guy looking for opportunities to shot create. Rui Hachimura plays with focus on the offensive end.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Hachimura sets a screen. From deep, Reeves. Rebound by Wiggins.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 18. Tries it from 16. No good there. Vincent outside. Pass to Reeves. On the wing, Hachimura. Watch by Wallace. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
The Lakers making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney-Smith. James comes in for Goodwin. Connect's checked in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And the second free throw is good. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Here's Connect. Back to Doncic. Over Williams. The Lakers with another miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Lakers trail by 16. James, outside. Back to Doncic. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 9 points.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Outside, Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on James. 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Dort. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 15.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
James outside. Pass to Connect. James outside. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. Got a piece of it. Caruso, pass to Hartenstein. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
James inside. Williams defending. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Dort finds Holmgren. Caruso outside. Dort outside. Williams passes to Dort. The 3 from Holmgren. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Pass to Connect. Now here's Hachimura. Holmgren with the block. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
It's been all about SGA. This guy's slicing and dicing out there. Great feel for where he can get his shots. and his teammates are looking for him.
Right until it breaks. Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
When you've got two great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Roof, roof.
Roof, roof. Two big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it.
Roof, 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 roof.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so in the game for Los Angeles, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5. Offensive rebound. Williams from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 10 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Outside Reeves. Pass to James. Fader on the way. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He has 7.
Yeah, one of the best in the history of the league, just taking advantage of what the defense wants to give him. LeBron, the midi, yes, sir.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Hachimura outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Yep, that one goes.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Thunder lead by 21. Los Angeles shooting just 37% so far in this one. And here's Reeves. He's scoreless. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Hachimura with a screen on Dort from deep. Reeves drills it from deep.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Dort against Reeves. Now Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Dort's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Here's James. Williams defending. James can't get it to go. Thunder leading by 20. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Thunder in second.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Hayes against Hartenstein. And here's Doncic outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Hachimura against Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with a 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Doncic outside. Shoots over Holmgren. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on James. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Now here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
The first free throw is good.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And that's good as he hits both shots.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
Now here's Williams. 12 points for him. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Hayes. Now Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Dort. And here's Reeves outside. Caruso grabs the board.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Doncic passes to James. Outside Finney Smith. Sinks the tray. Finney Smith's got 7 points.
Finney Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Reeves against Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Back to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Over Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
It's James on the wing. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's the three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams in the post. Finney-Smith's there. Williams' shot is good. 14 points for him.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
James outside. Lets the three fly, and the three-pointer goes. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's taking what he can get here as a three in each half.
Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Finney-Smith up top. From downtown, Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williams misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Oklahoma City.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And that one falls for Hartenstein. The Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for LeBron. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Lakers have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. 1:52 left in the third. Launches it. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Lakers really having a tough go here. Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Reeves. Puts it up from 12. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. And let's take this break to show you a list of the NBA's marksmen. The small forwards leading the league in three-point percentage since the All-Star break. Jalen Williams, 4th.
And if you're trying to defend anyone on that list, you have a dilemma. Do you crowd the guy on the perimeter and potentially give up the blow-by, or do you give up the three?
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. That's what they do with their three-point shooting. They can demoralize a defense. I mean, there are some sleepless nights after having to face any one of those guys.
Reeves. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Right side, Williams. The quick look, no good that time. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Now here's Reeves. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. From 13, Vincent can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's covered by Vincent. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
So he gets them both. Here's Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jang in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Aaron Wiggins. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
First free throw is good. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. And he can't hit the second. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander from 13 feet. Down it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35 in the game. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Vincent outside. The 3 is up. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Whatever they discuss at halftime, he's come out more assertive and more aggressive.
For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Williams, and Joe's subbed in for Caruso. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have 0 problems with the salaries.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles shooting at about 34% here in this game. James passes to Hachimura. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Vincent passes to James. Here's Goodwin. Back to James. Vincent outside. Shot clock at 5. That one's good for 2. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Wallace outside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Pass to Hachimura. Knocked away. Back to Vincent. Jacks up a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wallace with it. James is there. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on LeBron James.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Wallace. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in for Finney Smith. Connect comes in for LeBron. Austin Reeves is checked in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Reeves.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Jones, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Wallace. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Reeves, and he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. From deep, here's Doncic. Caruso grabs the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Pure from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 now in this quarter. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Pass to Connect. And here's Doncic outside. Out to Hachimura. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
Now here's Wiggins. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Jones. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Pass to connect. Now here's Doncic. To the paint. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 49 in the game.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Outside Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Doncic, a screen on Wiggins. Hachimura from long range. On target from range.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Doncic. Caruso outside. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Outside Reeves. To the inside. Here's Hachimura. And again, it's the Lakers.
Big night for Rui Hachimura. You can tell when his number is called, he is prepared to embrace the scoring role.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. There's the triple. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Reeves. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
And he drops it first. So for Oklahoma City, Jang comes in for Jones, and it's Wallace in for Caruso. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in. And so he hits both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Now here's Wallace. Check by James. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Count that bucket. Wiggins got his first basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Right side Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Jang pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And here's Joe. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic. 6 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. The long-distance 3 is buried.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
The 15-footer. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Lakers shooting 37% from the floor at this point. James. And it's James with the jam.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Doncic outside. Pass to Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Wallace's shot is good.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now here's Hachimura. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Hachimura fires the three. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.